So that's why I am a plant hoarder now. Like, hello, my name is Megan and I'm a plant hoarder. I'm not afraid to admit it. So today was kind of a rough day and I'm still feeling a little bit out of it. So I think what I'm gonna do is, first of all, try not to blind you guys with the goddamn sun. But I think what I'm gonna do is do something that makes me really happy, which is do a little mini vlog about my plants, because I love plants and they are my favorite thing ever in the entire world. And I've worked really, really hard on my porch, which you can see back there. It looks pretty great. So let's get started. On this porch right here, I probably have about 40 plants, give or take. I know that's crazy, but it's the truth. That's how much I love plants. As you can see, the dogs over there are following me around because they have to be wherever I am at all times. So yeah, where do we start? Gosh, I don't even know. So here we have some succulents that I've had for a few years. I've planted them in bigger pots and they're getting pretty big. I don't remember what this one's called, but it's some type of kalanchoe or something. This guy is like a ghost plant, I believe, and he gets pretty big. He's kind of draping over the edge here. Pretty cute. Some aloe. I swear to God, I have like 1,000 aloe vera plants. Some ivy, same with those. I have like 1,000 of those. Some purple shamrocks. Now these guys are so pretty. Just look at them. And at the end of the day, when it starts getting really, really hot, they'll like kind of bend back like this and get really tiny. And then, you know, as the night progresses, they'll open up throughout the day, and then when it gets really hot, they'll close down again. And then we have my hibiscus plant that I've seriously had for probably 3 to 4 years. And I need to repot it because it's really big, and this pot is definitely not big enough for it. It also gets aphids a lot, which is super annoying. This is, I don't know what his name is, but Mr. Guy, Kurt made that. So I decided to put him out here because he needed a home. Then we have a jelly bean plant. At least I think that's what this guy's called. Some other little guys. A mint plant. I have 2 mint plants. Not just 1, 2. And then we have a fire stick plant, which I really, really like. This guy, funny story, I guess it's not that funny, was sitting on my steps over there where Tito is, and the dogs knocked him off the steps, and he fell from the top all the way down. And some of the soil came out, and I literally just like picked him back up and put him back in the pot, and he's fine. That was like a year ago, and look at him now. He's huge. Like, look at this guy. What the heck is that? Come on, man. Thick with 2 C's. Then we have a purple elephant ear. These guys require a lot of water, and you don't really see purple elephant ears. My mom and dad gave me this one. Looks like we got a new pretty little leaf coming up. God, I just love my little plant babies. I'm a psycho, I know. And then we got a cane plant with some more ivy, another aloe vera plant. This aloe vera plant was in a different pot. It was in like one of these little like plastic pots like that, and I had to repot him. So this aloe vera is actually part of this one here, and the one, it's not on the table, I guess. There's another one over there, but another one that's, oh, that one back there that's in the corner. Yeah, that guy. So there's a lot of that one. He was just like so overgrown. The pot was like falling apart because it was plastic and old, and I just had to repot him, so he's in like 4 different pots right now. This guy, I really don't know what it is, because I just, I guess threw the bulb in the pot and then let it sit somewhere, and Kurt found it and he was like, this plant is growing, and I was just like, oh, okay, well I guess we should put it on the porch and like take care of it and stuff. And now it's huge. It used to just be like, you know, like 3 little leaves kind of like this, and now it's a lot more. Another purple shamrock. Also, those purple shamrocks, both of them, I got them at Lowe's for like $3 because they were like, they're clearance, they're about to die, and I was like, where? These plants are very much alive. So arrowhead plant, basil, which smells so good. This is my friend Allie's, like it's some type of like weird fake kale that you like can't really eat, that I'm taking care of for her since she moved back to Kentucky. This guy, I have 2 of these. I have one here, and you can see like here's my hand, and that's how big the leaves are. But I have 2. There's that one, and there's one over there in the corner. You can kind of see it hanging up there. But this is a type of begonia. Begonia is my favorite plant ever, and this one is so pretty, and it just like looks really like scary because you see it looks like vines, but they're actually really soft and they're really pretty. And this guy's growing a lot. This is the first time that it has bloomed. It's actually past the blooming stage now, but I've had these guys for probably like 3 years too. A couple little guys that I still need to plant. Another aloe, the same one. Another viney plant that I got somewhere, probably at the farmer's market or something, and just planted it. It's doing really well over here in the shade. It's gotten really big since, you know, springtime has come, and it's just doing really well. Another plant I got from Lowe's that is also huge. This is a sweet potato ivy, and she's really pretty too. As you can see, she got some green and some purple. I really like purple plants, and pants, I guess. Kurt and I really enjoy purple things. It's one of our favorite colors. And then we got some little baby kalanchoe plants down here. Another kalanchoe. That one's actually Kurt's mom's, but his dad gave it to him, so we decided to take it. Another mint plant, which, oh my god, you guys have to get a mint plant. They require a lot of water, and they can be pretty much I would put them in full sun, but get yourself a mint plant, water it like every day in the summertime if it gets really hot, where you get, like here, it's like 95 degrees. In the summer, on a good day, it's 95 degrees, but they need water probably like at least every day, every other day. Get yourself a mint plant. Point of the story. Crush these little leaves up, put them in your water. It is so good. Also give them a pot on their own because they'll overtake literally anything that you try to plant them with, so just grow them by themselves. Then we got 2 more aloe vera plants. As you can tell, we really like aloe vera. I don't know what this guy in here is growing, but I'm just gonna let him stay there. And then we got another aloe down here. These are stone crop plants, and I took one from a nursery. I took it out of another plant and just kind of like kept it in a little bag with water, and then I literally just threw it in this guy, and he's grown so much. It was literally like 2 of these little guys right here, and now it's just the whole back side of the plant. It's just stone crop, and it seems to like it, so it's pretty happy. This was the first plant that Kurt ever gave me when we started dating, so I've had this guy for 5 years, and it's the only aloe that I've ever had that fans out like that, like a hand. The rest of them kind of do this like weird, like, you know, leafy looking thing where they grow around the entire center of the plant, and this guy just grows like a fan. It's really strange. So we got those guys over here, and then we're not done. We have another little succulent that's growing in a little bird cage. This guy that literally started growing in this little pot, and I have no idea how, but I know it's a portulaca plant. I like cactus because they are easy to grow and you don't really need to water them that much. So you see I have a few over there. This guy I've had for about a year now, and he flowered a couple weeks ago, so that was pretty cool. Cowhead. Then we got another, this is a donkey ear, I think. This guy will get really, really big eventually. Another type of succulent. We got some rosemary, some sage, there was lavender in here. I don't think it's doing very well though. Some lavender. This is the first time that we've successfully grown rosemary. I don't know why. I feel like it should be pretty easy here in Texas because literally everyone in our front yard has freaking rosemary bushes, and we just haven't been able to grow them successfully because we rent, so we can't really grow them in the ground. So we got these guys growing in pots, and that's pretty cool. There's Austin. Hi, Austin. Another cactus. I got this from an old coworker at the shelter I used to work at. It's about to flower right there. And then we got like a lucky money plant or something. That one I've had forever, still growing. Down here we got a milkweed, and then there's our vegetable garden. We had him planted in that same pot over there, and because there's so much soil over there, the ants really like that soil. So there's ants in this milkweed vine, and ants and aphids really like each other for some reason, so he gets aphids a lot, but we just spray him off and seems to be doing fine. He likes the shade, and hopefully he'll start vining around, you can see, but yeah, eventually we'll get there. Anyway, let's go see the garden. Yeah. Austin gets really excited whenever I'm outside with him because I think he gets bored because he doesn't want to play with him. So these are some of the plants that we got. Well, Kurt got these guys actually more recently. So we have another tomato plant. This is a Cherokee Purple, I believe. And this is the only one we have growing in a pot this year because they always seem to do really poorly in pots. So hopefully they'll do well. Fennel, which I don't like fennel. Then we got some garlic with some little flowers growing in another pot right there. That one Kurt also got. This is a zucchini plant, and this jerk is huge. They require a lot of space to grow, which I kind of figured, but honestly, like, what the hell? So yeah, you can see this plant is like ginormous. That's all zucchini. So there's a zucchini growing over there, and where that flower is. We got a couple of them right here. We just picked a couple last week, I think, so we'll be eating some of those soon. We have also cantaloupe, pole bean, strawberry over there, eggplant over there. You can see some of them growing back there. Oh, so tiny. I'm not really a huge fan of eggplant, but Kurt is, so whatevs. Pole beans, got some pole beans growing. And then lettuce. We have had this lettuce growing since last season, and I have not had to do anything to it. It's literally been here for over a year. It just decided to grow up, and now it's trying to seed again. Before it was just 3 plants, and now it has 6. So yeah, it's a lot of plants, and I'm just gonna let it do its thing because I can't eat it fast enough. And salads honestly are my favorite, even though, anyway, we won't get into that. Okay, now over here we finally have some peppers growing, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more tomato plants. These guys I don't think are doing that well. It's really hot down here, so I think they just need to be watered a little bit better. We try to water them every day, and actually the soil is still pretty wet, so I don't think I'm gonna water them again tonight, because it's causing the tomatoes to actually split, and so I'm gonna try not to water them too much. But then we have watermelon and more pepper plants. I think these are bell peppers. There's like 3 bell pepper plants. This guy just started growing out of nowhere, and we didn't even buy him, so I guess you can say I have like kind of a green thumb. So yeah, anyway. And then we got one more down here. We got a cucumber, which this guy looks sad right now, but he's only sad because it's hot. And once the sun stops beating down directly on him, he'll perk up again. These guys actually do best in partial sun, and this is the most sun he'll pretty much get all day. So I'll probably come down and water this guy tonight. That is our garden. As you can see, it's behind me. And then over there, we got the porch, which I decided to organize recently because it wasn't cold out anymore here in Texas, and I wanted to sit on my porch because that's like one of my favorite things to do, is like take care of my plants and like Google my plants, and like I know I sound like a freaking psycho with no friends, which is kind of true, but yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do. I don't know why. I just really like growing things. I have a really good green thumb, and I used to not have a green thumb at all. I was really bad about growing my plants, and they would just pretty much die. So all I really did was Google. I just Googled everything about them, found out the names, kept those little tags that like tell you about like how much water they need when you buy them and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just really fun. It's really like therapeutic for me. See, I'm even wearing my little bug earrings, little ant earrings for this video, and my Craig Gleason Don't Be a Prick cactus shirt. So if you guys don't know who Craig Gleason is, check him out on Instagram. I think his handle is Craig Gleason or something like that. But yeah, it's definitely very therapeutic. I'd recommend gardening to anyone who hasn't done it before or isn't really good with plants. Anyone can be really good with plants. You just have to take a little time and effort, and your plants will pretty much tell you what they need. It's pretty obvious. You just have to pay a little bit of attention. So that's why I am a plant hoarder now. Like, hello, my name is Megan, and I'm a plant hoarder. I'm not afraid to admit it. So, thanks for watching this video, you guys. I know it's, for some people, not really interesting, but I think it's really cool, so I really don't care. But I'm thinking for the next video, I might do like not a shoe haul, because I'm not hauling these shoes. Like, I already have them, and they're my favorite. So, among other things like plants, I also have a lot of shoes because, let's be real, I mean, I don't even need to answer that question or explain myself. So I'm thinking about showing you guys some of the shoes I have, because I have some cool ones, I have some quirky ones, and I just really like shoes, and it's just fun to wear shoes, you know? So let me know if you guys want to see that. I might just do it anyway to give myself something to do. Anyway, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, and my Instagram handle is Frida Calico, just like how you see it spelt in my YouTube name. And you can follow me on there. I don't really deal with Snapchat that much anymore, but Instagram for sure, and Twitter, same thing for Twitter, Frida Calico on Twitter. You can follow me on there because I literally have no followers. I don't know why. Maybe I think I'm just like at that age gap where a lot of people my age, like Twitter started coming around when I was out of high school. So a lot of people my age aren't really using Twitter, I feel like, or maybe it's just my friends that aren't really using Twitter. So it's kind of weird. I have like one friend, and it's Robin. Hi Robin, thanks for being my friend on Twitter. So follow me if you guys want to. People seem to really like it, so might as well just hop on it, right? Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.